Hello everyone, welcome back to HDO Photo. Today's video is about my experience during the solar eclipse on Monday, April 8, 2024, a few minutes into the event. We'll begin with the gear that I used, my Canon 80D DSLR, along with my Tamron 18-400mm zoom lens, my Kenko 2x teleconverter, a Hoya solar filter, a stepping ring to attach the solar filter to my lens, Eclipse glasses to protect my eyes, my tripod, a geared tripod head, and finally my laptop. The geared head was important because it allowed me to easily and precisely reposition the camera during the eclipse. I controlled the camera with my laptop by using a piece of software called EOS Utility. This was handy because it also let me watch a close-up view of the sun during the eclipse. The 2x teleconverter really helped because it doubled the 18-400mm lens's focal length, allowing me to shoot at 800mm. This let me photograph little details like sunspots. I tested the solar filter a few days earlier, which let me plan how I'd shoot on the day of the event. I determined my exposure settings by using the Sunny 16 rule. This technique requires the use of manual mode. When using the Sunny 16 rule, the size of the aperture is chosen based on how bright the sky is. Use narrow apertures for bright skies, and wide apertures for dark skies. The Sunny 16 rule is often used in landscape photography and even works with the extremely dark solar filter. Because my teleconverter forces my lens to shoot no wider than f13, I left the lens at that aperture. Once the aperture is chosen, the ISO is set based on how dark the scene is versus how much noise you want. After setting the ISO, change the shutter speed to match it. For example, if shooting at ISO 200, set the shutter speed to 1/200th of a second. These settings were a good starting point for the event. As the eclipse progressed, the light changed, leading me to use higher ISOs and longer shutter speeds. I captured roughly 1 image per second. This gave me more options when it came time to edit. Here's some of the challenges that I faced related to the eclipse. The first and greatest challenge was that I don't own a star tracker, a device that compensates for the movement of the Earth. Thankfully, my geared tripod head allowed me to compensate by repositioning the camera as the sun moved. The next challenge was that we didn't experience full totality in my area, which means that I didn't get to photograph the bright ring around the sun as the moon passed before it. My solution was to overexpose a few images in order to produce a dramatic glow. Once the eclipse ended, it was time to edit. Many of the images contained fringing. Fringing is a common type of image artifact, defined by colorful halos around edge details. Depending on the severity, fringing can be removed in software like Adobe Photoshop. Many images needed to be retouched in order to remove hot pixels, a common problem caused by the camera's sensor becoming hot. Dealing with challenges like these is what makes photography so exciting, because there's always something new to learn. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in learning more, please like, share, and subscribe.